Hello everyone! Today it's time to get back to the Completionist farm because I haven't done it in a while and it's always good to get back to it. Look at this interesting looking couple in the kitchen. Each one less interesting than the one before it. I still have yet to utilize my cellar. So currently it is the very first day of winter, which is unfortunate because there's not a lot to do in winter generally. I have all these sprinklers laid out for a crop that I cannot do. Iridium bar ready to go in the furnace because I was probably trying to upgrade something. Animal products are probably ready to go. Might as well harvest all these and sell them. Thank you, animals. I'll see you next year. And what do we got in the barn these days? A whole army of pigs waiting to be unleashed on the world. Alright, so come springtime, there's going to be an awful lot of truffles going around. They don't have a heater, so I'm going to go buy them a heater today and be a nice person. Because I want happy pigs in this spring, getting me lots of happy truffles. Before I do that, let's just put everything in the bin. The slimes can go too for now, because I'm not really focused on the slime hutch right now. Statue of Perfection, give me iridium, that can wait. And I forgot how hard it is to get through my farm these days because I've been skipping time so much the trees grew wild. I'm going around the long way. Before I do, let's go check on the greenhouse because I feel like once I leave I'm going to be gone for a while. Not as much excitement as I was hoping for. I believe I was harvesting the ancient fruit every Friday, once a week. The sweet gem berries are 2 stalks high, they need to be 3 and then a little bit more, so they're still a little ways away. So let's go get that heater for the pigs. Before we do that, we've got 3 diamonds to collect. I should probably just start giving these away as gifts, because I feel like everyone probably likes giant diamonds that are the size of their heads. And I don't really need the money. My money comes from other sources these days anyway, so I'm going to give diamonds for gifts. Wait a sec. Aren't you supposed to be in my house? What are you doing here? Any big plans this winter? I'll probably end up watching a lot of TV and just hanging out around the house. Well, good for you. I mean, feel free to do anything productive at any point. Okay, Marnie is not open on Mondays, I guess. Okay, well, the animals are going to be unhappy for winter because I'm not going to try this again. Do you know what my favorite part about winter is? The end of it. We're going to pretty much skip the winter because I don't really have a lot to do right now. I want to get back to doing the crops and money. I can't really make a lot of money in winter and I need money more than anything right now. 3,000 gold for the day, mostly from all the animals crap that I finally let build up. So there it is, 5,200 gold for that boring day. I am, however, going to be checking the greenhouse along the way. Wow, do you guys ever move? Just in case it has some valuable stuff done. Snowing today, that always looks nice. I'll collect the diamonds. I'll flip the greenhouse every once a week and hopefully check on the sweet gem berries. They should be done periodically. I'm just going to keep multiplying them until next fall and then I'm going to do a big outdoor crop with them and make a bunch more money. Because I'm only at 1.4 million gold and here's all the ancient fruits. So I'm going to sell those. I think this gives me about 50,000 gold a week, something to that effect, which isn't too bad. Alright, only the 5th of winter today, so we're going to be back on the 12th. Oh, but in case you're wondering, 43,000 gold roughly for the ancient fruit and 2 gold for wood. I like how Shane just gets his little space in the corner. He has like a TV and a fridge in there. He has everything he needs right here, yet he wants to occupy my space. I don't have any spare space. It's already filled up with other idiots. Multiple things done today. The sweet gem berry being the most exciting of those. So I'm going to multiply those. I think that's going to fill out the rest of the greenhouse, at least whatever can be watered, and that's going to be good for that. Going to sell the ancient fruit as always, because those are just going to give me money for now. Eventually this greenhouse will be only ancient fruit, which should be worth 80 to 100,000 gold a week, which is easy money. Between that and the truffles, that should be my main source of income by that point. I should almost invest in more seed makers, because the more times I have to do this, the less exciting it gets. What does it take to make a seed maker? 25 wood, 10 coal, 1 gold bar. I'm going to see if I have that stuff. I already forget what it is. It was coal, wood, and a gold bar. Hopefully I have, there's gold and wood would be in yellow. Wood. Do I really not have any wood? Why would I not have wood? It's the most simplest thing to get. There's 12. Well, I tried. Forget it. I'll just do the seed makers again and again. And one of them was enough of a dumbass to give me a mixed seed. Because that's what I want my valuable rare seeds turned into, the most useless seeds of all. Good job, game. Thanks. Those little guys turned into 31 more seeds. That's hopefully enough to finish the greenhouse. If not, no big deal. There's another, whatever was 40,000 gold. Let's use the horse for once. He's getting lonely over there. Damn, it just wasn't quite close enough. Wasn't quite enough to finish my greenhouse. I feel like there's an empty spot somewhere. Why am I going crazy? No, I think that's all covered. Whatever the case, I don't even care. Got 3 empty spaces left. Going back to bed. We'll be back in another week. And the first chance I get, I'm turning this horse into dog food. You know what? I should probably just divorce Shane and this can be my spouse. This is the best spouse there is in the game. Between that and the cactus, either one really I wouldn't complain about. Well, wait a sec. Yep, he's going for it. Yeah, hopefully he doesn't come back. Out into the dark abyss. And Shane's so upset about that he can't get out of bed. Or he's still just drunk. Also, we have a meteor. And hopefully that didn't crash into any of my sprinklers or anything valuable. Luckily, my field wasn't really covered in too much. Usually the meteors hit the left or the lower left side. I think that's intentional so as to rarely hit anything of value. Someone should mod the game where the meteor can hit your house and explode your children. Though this one's going to be hard to hit because he doesn't play by the rules of physics. Okay, bye. They're going to do it again. I don't know what's going on with these kids today. This one just wants to run out of the house every morning. They do find their way back, which is unfortunate. I need to relocate my house. Greenhouse today looks something like this. I'm still going to run these rare seeds, these sweet gem berries, through the seed maker because I got to start stockpiling berries for when fall rolls around. And it looks like my efficient sprinkler layout does work. It waters everything in there. You know what? I think every time I do this, I'm actually not going to turn the gold and silver quality ones into more seeds. I'm going to sell those because those are just so valuable. The regular ones will get turned into more seeds though. Down the road, they'll turn into more gold and silver. I think that's a strategy I'm going to incorporate for this. So I've still got a full 12 seeds and I can sell some of the other ones. So today should be pretty valuable. I could sell the diamonds, but I'm saving those for friends, you know, friends that I'll make one day. That's going to be one of the goals for next year too, just making friends with as many people as possible. In hindsight, I maybe should have done the rest of those seeds. But oh well, going to bed. Just those few sweet gem berries alone are worth 41,000, about the same as the ancient fruit, so there's 85,000 for the day, no problem. Just as we're about to move into the new spring, the stupid witch is going to combine, turn all my wonderfully colored slimes back into black ones. So thank you, witch, I really appreciate that. I worked so hard to get all those slime colors going. Now they're all black. Well, anyways, here we are back in spring again, so we can finally do some crops. Got to clear the field out, which is always fun. Did not mean to click on that. Gather the diamonds, and I'm actually going to make a pig pen. That way they can't go around and find truffles all over the place, because I really don't want to play the truffle finding game every single day this year. I am, however, just going to let them out today so they can start finding truffles at the very least, as long as they're somewhat happy, and I think they should be. I'm going to make them a big pen over here, that way they'll funnel over here. I'll give them lots of grass. They'll be very happy pigs. They're probably pretty unhappy right now because they haven't eaten all winter. So it might actually still be a few days before they find me any truffles. I mean, I totally would have fed them all winter, but it's not my fault Marnie wasn't there on that Monday. Well, we got at least one truffle for now, so that's a start. That's 1,250 gold all by itself. I might actually move this chicken coop to somewhere else. It's kind of just in the way there. It blocks the view of the pigs. I think that's going to be one of the other things I do. I think I can do that through Robin up at the carpenter. But for now, let's get rid of this stuff. And then we're going to go... Yeah, we're going to go move that chicken coop. We're going to clear some space first, though. Luckily, I believe I have an abundance of hardwood thanks to my forest farm layout. I kept harvesting all these. Oh, there's the meteor. For foraging experience, because those are the best way to get foraging experience for those of you that don't know. And that also left me with tons of hardwood. So, hardwood fences it is, because those ones last the longest. Pigs are actually finding a lot more truffles than I thought they would, considering they're starving to death. And I forgot about the mushroom tree. I need to make that grow too. We could do a mushroom/truffle farm. See, this right here is the problem. We have a truffle way up here. I never would have found that if I wasn't going this way. These pigs, they just don't know what they're doing. So probably in the morning before they get too far away, I'm going to lock them all into their cupboard and then build their fence. Because if you lock them out, I'm not sure they can get back in. I guess they can overnight, so maybe that won't be the end of the world. First thing I got to do, find a home for the chicken coop. I think it's going to fit nicely right there, actually, where it's way out of the way, because I'm just not going to bother with that thing anymore. Now I need to stop and see my good friend Pierre to buy some grass starter, because I'm going to make the whole pen, but I'm also going to surround it with grass and maybe put a little bit inside. That way the pigs are just eternally fed. Grass starter is actually very expensive, 100 gold each for grass. Grass just goes wild on your farm normally, so we're only going to buy 100. And I believe I have about 10 pigs. They should eat about 10 grasses a day. So if they were to just do that, that would take them 10 days, but the grass multiplies every day, and that's kind of what I'm hoping for. I'm maybe going to start with it outside the pen. It will slowly grow in, maybe put a little bit inside. I'm not really sure yet. Normally, the grass takes a while to build up over the year. The first day of spring, there's not going to be a lot of it. A gate really takes 10 full wood? That seems expensive. I only had 12 wood, so now I'm out of gates. But we can start making some hardwood fences. They only take one hardwood, so we're going to do, I don't know, 100 of these maybe? And see where that gets us. See, the problem is I'm going to have to make a weird gate. I'm going to need more wood anyway. This just isn't going to work. So the fence is going to go something like here. And then a little bit of gate right there. That way I can walk past and up without having to come into their little enclosure. And then it's probably going to go something like this for now. This might turn into a gate right here, but we're just going to bring it across, pushing a pig kindly out of the way. This is why I love animals so much. They're going to have lots of room to frolic. And we're going to have a nice little corner like that because that happened. And we're going to leave some room for the chicken coop, of course, because chickens are important too. Now, if this one could just make a decision and move either in or out, that would be okay. Okay, go that way. Go. There it is. All right. We'll put a little bit of grass just right in here, kind of central. They might swarm that if they're hungry. Apparently, they're not that hungry yet, so that's a good start. They'll always head towards the grass in the morning, so hopefully they'll head towards this as they're finding truffles. There they go. I think they're getting hungry now. Food for once. I'll put 50 inside and 50 outside. Fun fact as well, as I'm gathering more wood, sort of, all into the lake. Good job. If you make a fence out of simply gates never... Okay, what did I just learn? Gates never deteriorate, so you can actually just have invincible, forever lasting fences if you do it that way. I just wanted to add a few more gates, one up top, one to the side, and one down below, because I'm going to be coming over here to the greenhouse a lot. Animals, stay in. You don't get the pig's food. That's for pigs only. And then, of course, a whole bunch of nice grass, a whole bunch of delicious food just outside of their reach. That way they can see it through the fence. They just can't get to it. In all honesty, though, this will multiply pretty quickly right here. It will go into their pen eventually. So it will continuously feed them. And the stuff outside will not be eaten, so it will just continue to multiply like good grass. Though I'm not sure if it grows over there, so I should mostly be focusing on the dirt over here. But whatever, it'll grow inwards, blah, blah, blah. All right, let's give it one more day and see how this is going to work. Oh, and of course, we got to see our money for the day. The usual 44,000-ish from the ancient fruit, and the others gave me 13,000, which is obviously there. 10 truffles. They should produce that roughly every day, maybe more, maybe less, but that's going to be 12,500 every single day. I'm so excited to see how my truffle prison's going to work. Hopefully they don't just eat all the grass in the middle, though. That's kind of my concern. I should also get rid of some of the sheep, but I won't just yet. Some of the grass is already grown, and it's expanded in here, so they're all out being pretty happy. And not finding any truffles yet. Normally they're pretty quick to find the first truffle. There's one. Okay, good. Now I'm literally going to stand here all day and then collect the truffles at the end. Well, that was an exciting day. 5 p.m. The pigs go back to their pig house. Whatever it is they do in there, they're going to go do it. I'm going to pick up whatever truffles happen to be around, which isn't actually a whole lot of them. I should be able to find 2 on occasion thanks to my foraging skill. Well, that was only 8 truffles. Why is there a rabbit out here? I guess he's locked out. He's a free-range rabbit now. That's weird. How you doing today? Happy, though. Paku. Paku was left outside with the door closed last night. He's grumpy. No, he's happy. He has a heart. Good luck, Paku. You're going to be eaten by wolves pretty soon. So, what did our little truffle adventure net us today? Some simple math could be done ahead of time, but I'm just going to wait for the real number. We're looking at a total of 10,000 gold even. So even if they get me 10,000 gold a day, that's still awesome. That's still 70,000 gold a week. All I got to do is collect the truffles. They're all very self-sufficient now. They feed themselves. They collect truffles in a nice, unique little tight spot. And life is good. That actually helped to tidy up the farm a little bit. I do want to start getting this actually looking somewhat nice eventually and making paths and organizing it nicely. But until then, this is going to be as good as it gets. Look at those hungry little idiots. Anyways, that's going to be it for this one. Just wanted to get back to the Completionist. On to other things. Going to be streaming Fortnite on Saturday. I'm committed to it now, so stay tuned for that. Videos out in the meantime, of course, like always. Bye.